no Fusion, no color tab. This tutorial is about how to make a subscribe button in DaVinci Resolve 18 on the edit page. Let's hit it. You go over to generators, pull a solid color over, drag it on top, and then we're going to go over to the inspector on the right. If the inspector is not up, just click the inspector button at the top right, and then go to the generator and pick color. Its default is black, and you can choose any color you like. I'm going to choose red, and then we're going to move over to the settings. We're going to zoom it out into a box. So we're going to want to make it into sort of a longish rectangle. So the way we do that is we unlink and we squeeze down on the y-axis, and it gives us that long rectangle look. We're going to add some softness around the edges. So we're going to do that in the cropping area under softness. Next, we're going to go over and drag over a title. We're going to go for the text plus title, and I'll show you why text plus. You could also do text basic. Go over to your text and type in, the subscribe. Now this is a little bit too big, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring down the size a bit by holding and dragging in the box. I feel that's like this more precise than using the slider. And I'm going to bring it down quite a bit and then bring up the tracking so that the letters are a little bit more spaced out. Now we're going to go over to this shading area, and we're going to go to number 3. Number 3 is going to give us a drop shadow, and you just hit enable and bam, you have a nice drop shadow behind the letters onto the red background. The next step, super easy. We're just going to highlight both the text and the solid color together, highlight them together. And then we're going to right click and create a compound clip. That's going to join both of those together into one. We'll name the compound clip sub button. You can name it whatever you like. So now all we're dealing with is just one clip. So this is just so that we can animate the subscribe button. Bring it down a little bit, because I think it's a little bit too big. And we're going to position it. I like to position it off frame. Do a couple of keyframes to drag it in to fade into the frame. Also keyframe your zoom and play it for a second. I think a second is good. Bring in the subscribe button to an area that we like, and we'll keyframe it right there. Then you want to move it to about 2 seconds. Hit a keyframe. Uh, 2 seconds and 15 frames or so, which is like basically halfway, because the whole clip is 5 seconds. So you can keyframe it at 2:15. You can zoom it back out. We have it at 680 as the zoom right now, so we'll zoom it out to 870. We'll zoom it out to 870. Well, it looks good. Again, it's all on personal preference there. And then it'll zoom back out at 3 seconds. So, and bring it back down to 680. And then go to the 5 second mark, or 4 seconds and 29 frames, and hit another keyframe and pull it out. Pull it to put your position X outside of the frame. So now we can press play, and you see it slides in, pops up, pops back down, and slides back out. let's watch it in a full screen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.